The kidnappers. Keeper was sad because the magic key did not glow. He looked at the key for a long time. At last he fell asleep. Suddenly the key glowed and the magic began to work. Keeper's toys were alive. Keeper's teddy shocked him. "Wake up," he said. "The magic key is glowing. The magic is working." Keeper sat up and rubbed his eyes. He looked at his toys. "Come on, Keeper," said the toy cat. "Hurry up, it's time for a magic adventure." The toys ran to the little house. "Hurry up, Keeper," shouted the Keeper's teddy. "Be quick, or it'll be too late." Keeper felt the magic. It pulled him inside the magic house. The magic spun Keeper and his toys around and round. "Oh, help!" shouted the Keeper. "I feel different. This magic is different." The magic took them to an airport. It was a very busy airport. The toy cat was excited. "Perhaps we can catch an aeroplane," he said. "Perhaps we can have an exciting adventure." There were bears everywhere. "They're going to Switzerland. They're going to the teddy bear's picnic," said the Keeper's teddy. "They have a picnic every year." "Perhaps we can go too," said a toy rabbit. Keeper was not sure. "How can we?" he asked. "Of course we can go," said the teddy. "This is a magic adventure." Keeper and his friends went on the aeroplane to Switzerland. They flew over lakes and mountains. "What a beautiful place for a picnic," said the Keeper. When the airplane landed, everyone got off. There were a lot of bears. "I've never seen so many bears," said the Keeper. "They were from all over the world." "It's going to be a big picnic," said the Keeper. There was a bus at the airport. "I'm going to the teddy bear's picnic," said the toy cat. "Come on, if we run, we can catch it." Keeper liked Switzerland. "It's beautiful here," said the Keeper. It was fun on top of the bus. The bears waved at everyone, and everyone waved back. At last, the bus arrived at the teddy bear's picnic. Everyone got off. "I've never seen so many bears," said the Keeper. "We must stay together or we'll get lost." Keeper and his friends found a good place to sit. Suddenly everyone shouted and clapped. A famous bear came onto the stage. He waved at the crowd. "Welcome to the teddy bear's picnic," the famous bear said. "I know him," said the Keeper excitedly. "He's a very famous bear. I've read all his books." Another famous bear came onto the stage. He began to tell jokes and sing funny songs. Everyone laughed and clapped. "I know the famous bear too," said the Keeper. "I've seen him on television." A famous pop group came onto the stage. They played the music and the bears had their picnic. "What a wonderful picnic," said the Keeper. Everyone liked it. Keeper had an autograph book. He wanted some of the famous bears to sign their names. "I can show them to Beef and Chip," said the Keeper. "Then they'll know about my magic adventure." They went to find the famous bears, but there was a trouble. Look, some bad bears were pushing the famous bears into a car. Those bad bears are kidnappers, said the toy rabbit. We must do something. The car drove away quickly. The toy cat saw a van. Come on, he shouted. Get in. We can follow the kidnappers in this van. The toy cat drove the van as fast as it could. The car went faster. It drove up a mountain road. Faster, faster, shouted the Robbie Rabbit. Don't lose that, shouted the Teddy. The car drove through some big gates and stopped in front of a house. The bad bears pushed the famous bears inside. This looks dangerous, said the keeper, but we must save them. I have a plan. Keeper and the toy cat went to the house. Keeper rang a bell. Some bad bears opened the door. Free honey, shouted the keeper. Free honey for every bear. The bad bears were greedy. They wanted to eat honey. They did not see Keeper's Teddy and the toy rabbit. The Teddy went to the car and took out the keys. Then the toy rabbit went to the back of the house and looked through a window. He saw the famous bears. One of the famous bears saw him and shouted, Help us! Some bad bears have tied us up. The toy rabbit went inside the house and untied the famous bears. Then they all climbed out of the window. Come on, said Teddy. Be quiet and follow me. The famous bears crept into the honey van. The bad bears did not see them. They were too busy eating the honey. Keeper poured some honey onto the ground. One of the bad bears looked up and saw the famous bears in the honey van. They're in the honey van, he shouted. Run after it. The toy cat drove the honey van as fast as he could. The bad bears tried to run after the van, but they could not move because of the honey. Hooray! Shouted the keeper. The famous bears were very happy. They thanked Keeper and his friends. You were very clever, said the famous bears. Now we can go back to the teddy bear's picnic. The magic key began to glow. It was time for Keeper's adventure to end. I must tell Biff and Chip about my magic adventure, said the keeper. The next day, Keeper told Biff and Chip about his magic adventure. The magic key glowed last night, said the keeper. I had a magic adventure. We don't believe you, said Biff. It was just a dream, said Chip.